Hey everybody, welcome to week 9. It's March 14th through March 20th. Let me get right into what we're doing for this week. So you'll watch this overview video. It will be brief because I don't have much to say about this week's information. You'll see below that there is my lecture from week 4 of the first unit on counterarguments. It covers basic information regarding counterarguments. So if you need to refresh your memory, you can watch that video. That lecture is about 20 minutes long, I think. And once again, I believe I broke it down into chapters to make navigation easier for you. Let's take a look at the resources for week 9. Again, this is kind of a repeat of the information on counterargument. All of these resources are here to help you formulate a counterargument. I don't feel it's necessary to have a new lecture on something that should be pretty familiar to you right now. There is the PowerPoint that I use in the counterargument lecture video, and then the chapter 6 from the textbook They Say, I Say, that PDF helps you to understand why it's important to have counterargument and how to integrate the counterargument into your own argument. Then we have the handout on more on counterargument from George Mason University Writing Center. And then there are 2 other handouts that I refer to in my lecture. One is from Gordon Harvey on counterargument, which I think is a really good. This is where he talks about turning against and then turning back, and where best to place the counterargument. So you can expand all, or you can click on the little plus signs to look at more information there. And the other one is Counterargument and Rebuttal from Cabrini University. And I take a few things from here and there, and I put them in my lecture, and then I give them information. So this chart will look familiar to you since I did use this information in the lecture. So those are those things in the resources folder. And then again, there are links on part 2 of the writing process, revising the essay. You should be starting to revise now that you have your feedback. And if you need any help as far as what to do during revision, or the things that you could work on to make your writing stronger and to improve things, you can click on these links, and they will give you some helpful information. So the assignment itself is to put your counterargument and rebuttal on the discussion board. So again, it will have 3 parts. You'll present the opponent's argument, that is the counterargument, what your position is, and then what your refutation is. And then there's a handy link here at the bottom on rebuttal sections, which talks about those things, and that's from the Purdue OWL. So organizing your rebuttal section, you have your opponent's argument, your position, and your refutation. So you can read more about that. And that will be due on Sunday, March 20th. If you are feeling like you're just falling behind, please communicate with me and we can come up with a plan to help you get back on track. You know that I'm flexible and I'm happy to help you. So whenever you want to, just reach out. Remember, I have scheduled office hours. They're on Tuesday and Thursday from 11 to 12, and those are virtual. But I'm also available outside of those hours. I just need about 24 hours notice before I can schedule a meeting outside of my normal office hours. I know that many of you are working jobs, so meeting during the day is sometimes a challenge. I don't do weekend office hours, but you know, push comes to shove, and I really can't come up with a good time for you, I can probably be pressed into service on a Saturday afternoon. So counter argument due March 20th, and get cracking on those revisions. All right, have a great week, everybody. Hope you all stay well. Bye-bye.